Hey kiddos, this is Ronin120 with a walkthrough and commentary video for Metal Gear Solid 5 The Phantom Pain. Today we're playing Chapter 1, Episode 3, A Hero's Way. We'll complete 5 objectives on at least 2 runs, and we'll earn the S rank to boot. First, let's take a look at all the objectives we'll complete today. The first is fairly broad: eliminate the Spetznaz commander. That can be achieved one of 2 different ways: sniping him or extracting him, hence the 2 runs. One method, the first method, is to neutralize the commander from a long distance, 100 meters or more, and you need to develop a sniper rifle to do that. The second one is to extract Spetznaz commander. You could do that Fulton or through horse or whatever. The side objectives are to pick up some haoma in the desert, which is a plant, and to secure the processed materials in Shago Village. They're hidden somewhere, we're not quite sure where yet. Before we head to Shago Calais, we could look for some haoma in the desert. It's a plant like golden crescent or wormwood or such, but it's much more rare. So let's head towards this marker, Alpha. So here's the marker, and it'll be somewhere on top of this hill. Now this is my first time that I've been here, so I'll walk around lost for a bit. And when you get frustrated, you could just use the night vision goggles and look for some important things. Always look a little different with the night vision goggles on. And here's the haoma. So it's a low-lying bush with red flower tips.
That's a medicinal plant called haoma, otherwise known as soma. People use it to make a sacred drink for religious ceremonies.
I restarted the mission because I was testing the bullet drop for the Renov. It's good at 100 meters, but I didn't try for other rangers. Again, there's the haoma there in the desert. And once you find a resource, it'll stay on your iDroid map. And there's the Shago Calais. And we'll be heading towards this area to find a decent sniping point. It's not the best, but it's good enough for what we're doing. And here we are in front of the Shago Calais.
You have arrived at your destination.
From hereabouts we have a view of the main building, and there is the commander's recon escort.
Analysis complete.
And there is our target. If you pay attention to your in-scope, by the soldier's name, where it says Soviet soldier, you can see the range that you're at. I'm going to move a little bit closer.
You've arrived at the objective. Your target should be somewhere in that outpost. And don't forget, he has a Spetznaz recon detail with him.
And from about here, I'm about 154 meters. Like I said, the Renov sniper rifle is effective at 100, and I don't know how much bullet drop there is at 150, but I figure I could just go for a couple body shots here if I need to. So one hit and he's down, but he's still alive. He gets back up. He hesitates for just a second for me to eliminate him.
Impressive work, boss.
Great, now let's get the hell out of here. Sniping from far away, we only need to worry about patrols and outposts, and we can avoid those by staying away from the roads. This particular spot is really close to the edge of the hot zone, so we'll get out easy cheesy.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Marker placed.
And as you might have noticed, I didn't even head for the point where I marked Bravo. I just followed the road instead. Oops, you can see a patrol up there in the distance.
No enemy forces in pursuit. Mission complete.
But since we're technically out of the hot zone, it doesn't even count. With the short mission time, no detection, no reflex mode, puts us in a good position to get an S rank for this mission. For the last two objectives, we'll infiltrate the village, secure the processed materials, and then eliminate the Spetznaz commander via Fulton extraction. Now, I suppose the one way that you could do both neutralize the commander from long range and extract him is to develop the non-lethal variants of the M2000 Sniper D or the AM MRS-71 rifles. I think putting him to sleep with a tranquilizer sniper rifle counts as a neutralization. Then you can sneak in while he's sleeping and then extract them via Fulton. And since this is the sneaking variant of this mission, I'm showing more of the details of what to do, where to go. There are some random elements because on the way to the village, be wary of outpost patrols and trucks passing by.
The map has been updated.
You've arrived at the objective.
Enemy presence.
Again, we're at the Shago Village.
Don't forget, he has a Spetsnaz recon detail with him. Keep your guard up.
At these structures, you can see searchlights.
Analysis complete.
And pay attention to the Russian I mark as Alpha. We'll be heading to this guy at the searchlight eventually. And oh, where do you go?
Marker placed.
Yeah, pay attention to the one that I've marked Alpha. And don't mind my little marking section. I do this until about 8 minutes 3 seconds, so you could skip to there if you want. And now we're making our way down towards the Shago Village. We'll be heading towards not this structure, but the other one like it, the one with the guy with the searchlight on top, over there. And if you haven't already, you can pass by and grab an invoice. If you didn't know, you can use these invoices in conjunction with the cardboard boxes at these stations to get yourself delivered with FedEx or UPS style from one area to another, as long as you have an invoice. And I'll just get him out of the way. I'm heading towards the soldier marked Alpha because he's a snitch.
You have arrived at your destination.
Where are your friends? Spit it out.
And so he's given us the location of the commander.
Updated.
Now, generally, we know he's at that main building, but he could be in one of several places along there. This guy's also a snitch, so we'll make our way towards him. I guess I made some noise, too loud, because he's coming close to investigate it, but no worries.
Where are the others? Speak.
The map has been updated.
Alright, great. So now we have the locations of both the commander and the process materials. It's marked Bravo, and it's underneath the bridge. Well, I didn't want anyone finding him, so I'll just take him inside. And being stunned or asleep only lasts for so long, but as long as no alerts are raised, someone who's forced to lie down will just stay in that position. Again, unless there's some alarm or someone calls out to them or some other similar situation. So we'll make our way towards the process materials at Bravo. There shouldn't be too many enemies on our way here.
Analysis complete.
And we should be too far away for that searchlight to be a problem. Here are the process materials underneath the bridge.
You have arrived at your destination.
And since we've sneaked in this far, let's go a little further and extract the Spetsnaz commander.
Weather will clear shortly.
We'll make our way towards the main building. And I wonder what they found. I still haven't figured it out. Maybe it was the two guys that had left around. At any rate, searchlight moves somewhere else, so I don't have to be as slow sneaking in. Now, if the commander isn't giving his pep talk on the other side of the building, he might be on the first floor of this main building in the room with the barred windows, or he may be in the second floor in the room that's just underneath the searchlight. I guess all the excitement is elsewhere because they're not hanging around here. We'll make our way up to search for the commander up here. And as you can see in the distance, it looks like they found my two snitches. Sometimes the commander's in that room right in front of me. And I guess I made too much noise or something because this guy is rushing up here. Now I think technically this corner where I'm at isn't the closest one to him, so I don't get a CQC prompt. He just goes straight into reflex mode. And though I'm not close enough to CQC, I am close enough for a hold-up. And I want to get this guy to lie down, but it took me a while to figure out that you've got to be facing the guy that you want to affect.
That's the target. Looks like
Ooh, look who decided to join the party. Makes it easy for us. But I rushed this. It's reflex mode time. So this is the commander. VIPs are in wear berets. And this is the room that he sometimes hangs out in. Or sometimes the room right below this one, it has barred windows. We'll just find some place that and that's another objective complete.
target secured. I'll tell the client.
Now to get out of here.
To a place outside of heaven. Boss, your objective's complete. Exfiltrate out of the
I didn't mean to punch this guy out, but it's effective nonetheless. And I'm super surprised his comrade didn't notice me until just now. And I've got enough trouble, so I don't want to draw too much attention by trying to go for the resources or Fulton out that machine gun emplacement. So I'll just drop that guy and we'll get out of here. Well, we've already earned the S rank on this mission, so there's no need to show you my embarrassing B or A rank by trying to sneak in here. I hope you like completing objectives as much as I do. If you like these videos, subscribe and share please and thank you. See you next time, kiddos.